Porter Cottrell is an American professional bodybuilder known for his dedication, classic physique, and numerous accolades in the world of bodybuilding. Cottrell's career spanned over a decade, primarily during the 1990s, where he became one of the most respected and recognized figures in the sport. He was renowned not only for his physical achievements, but also for his professionalism and the impact he made outside of the competitive circuit. Porter Cottrell was born on August 1, 1962, in Louisville, Kentucky, USA. From a young age, Cottrell had a keen interest in physical fitness and strength. He was inspired by iconic bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Frank Zane, and Robbie Robinson, whose physiques epitomized the golden era of bodybuilding. Growing up in a time when bodybuilding was gaining mainstream popularity, Cottrell was fascinated by the way these athletes sculpted their bodies into muscular masterpieces. Despite his interest in bodybuilding, Cottrell's initial forays into weight training were modest. He began working out in his teenage years, primarily to build strength for other sports. However, as his physique began to develop, he realized that bodybuilding was not just a hobby, but a potential career path. His disciplined approach, combined with his natural genetics, allowed him to build a muscular, balanced, and aesthetically pleasing physique over time. Cottrell's journey into competitive bodybuilding began in the 1980s when he started competing in regional competitions. His first major success came in 1988 when he won the NPC Junior Nationals, a pivotal moment in his career that signaled his arrival on the national stage. This win earned him respect within the bodybuilding community and paved the way for further competitions at the professional level. His classic aesthetic, characterized by symmetry, proportion, and clean lines, helped him stand out in a sport that was increasingly favoring mass over balance. Cottrell's ability to blend size with symmetry made him a fan favorite and allowed him to consistently place well in competitions. In 1991, Cottrell earned his IFBB Pro card by winning the overall title at the NPC Nationals. This achievement marked his official entry into the world of professional bodybuilding, where he would go on to compete against some of the biggest names in the sport. Professional success and notable wins. Porter Cottrell made his professional debut in 1992 at the Night of Champions, now known as the New York Pro. In his debut, he placed an impressive third, competing against seasoned professionals. The following year, in 1993, Cottrell won the prestigious Night of Champions, solidifying his position as one of the top bodybuilders in the world. Cottrell continued to compete throughout the 1990s, achieving consistent success. He competed in several Arnold Classic competitions, one of the most prestigious titles in bodybuilding, and frequently placed within the top 6. His ability to maintain a balance between size, conditioning, and aesthetics helped him stay competitive in an era where mass monsters like Dorian Yates were dominating the sport. Cottrell was known for his meticulous attention to detail in his training and diet. His approach to bodybuilding was rooted in a belief that symmetry and proportion were just as important as size. Unlike some of his contemporaries, who focused solely on building mass, Cottrell emphasized the importance of creating a well-rounded physique. His training regime involved a combination of heavy lifting to build muscle mass and lighter, higher-rep exercises to fine-tune his muscle definition. In interviews, Cottrell often discussed the importance of consistency and discipline. He believed that success in bodybuilding came from years of hard work and dedication, rather than quick fixes or shortcuts. His commitment to the sport was evident in his approach to nutrition as well. Cottrell followed a strict diet that was tailored to his body's specific needs. He was an advocate for clean eating, consuming lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats to fuel his workouts and aid in muscle recovery. Cottrell's aesthetic approach to bodybuilding made him stand out in an era where size was becoming the dominant factor in competitions. He maintained a classic look, reminiscent of the bodybuilders from the golden era, with a focus on a V-taper, small waist, and well-defined musculature. His ability to maintain this balance allowed him to remain competitive, even as the sport evolved toward a greater emphasis on mass. While Cottrell was successful in bodybuilding, he also had a life outside the sport that contributed to his well-rounded character. One of the most notable aspects of his life outside bodybuilding was his career as a firefighter. Cottrell worked as a firefighter in Louisville, Kentucky for over 2 decades. This career choice showcased his desire to contribute to his community and help others, traits that were often highlighted in interviews. Cottrell's career as a firefighter also provided him with a unique perspective on life and bodybuilding. The discipline, focus, and physical demands of firefighting mirrored many aspects of bodybuilding, and Cottrell often spoke about how his experiences as a firefighter helped shape his approach to training and competition.